Hi, everybody. It's Dee Slater with Create with Dee. It's Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, so that means that we are live here with our project that we're going to be doing today. I'm so excited. I'm always excited to stamp with everybody. But tonight we're going to make this easy peasy shaker card. Alrighty, so my goodness, we'll be done in about 2 seconds here tonight, which is great. We love these type of cards, don't we? All right, so what this shaker card is it uses a clear envelope. You could also use a cello bag that encompasses our designer paper, and then we put the shaker elements right inside of that, glue it on to a layering piece, and we're all set. And then it's just a little decorating from there. So what we're going to use material-wise is the designer paper is from the current mini catalog, and it's Abstract Beauty. This is one of those, this is a little different card size than normal. This is, or designer paper than normal. These are actually 4x6s. They're kind of designed to go more with the Memories and More collection, but you can so use them for our our other paper crafting. This paper is so unique in the fact that it's got one side is matted and kind of basic backgrounds, but a little interest on it. And the other side has some gold elements and some little reflections. So it's just that they're real abstract on it. And so I think that if you haven't gotten that yet, it's a pack of paper that you're really going to enjoy. And in fact, like this is one of the patterns, and we'll see that tonight, but this is another one that's in there. So, you can kind of go feminine, you can go masculine, or as the name implies, kind of abstract. So I just wanted to show you another sample card that I made using that, as well as some of the dies that we'll use. The materials that we're going to use tonight are the dies from the Pierced Blooms. This is one of the retiring dies, and it does have a matching stamp set called In Bloom, and these currently are not a bundle. Oh, and Lisa said that surely her dachshund is sassy as ever. Those dachshunds they're just sassy. They are, coordinating products. I do want to mention that the images on this, the Pierced Blooms, you so do not need a stamp set to go with it. They're just fun stitched floral and other images here that you can enjoy without necessarily needing the a matching stamp set to make it work. So this is a great die that is independent, and it is retiring. Okay, so besides the those stamp sets there, what we're going to need is a piece of Magenta Madness, retiring in color. This is our card base. This is cut at 8.5 by 5.5. Designer paper, and again, this is from the Abstract Beauty, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. Piece of basic white that's going to be on the inside of our card. This is cut at 4 by 5.25. A layering piece of basic black, 4 by 5.25. And then we are going to need one of the clear medium envelopes that Stampin' Up! Has. It's with the envelope area in the catalog or in the paper section. And if you don't have the medium envelope, that's okay. You can just get like a 4x6 cello bag, and that'll do the trick just as well. Okay. I do want to give a little tip for cutting these. Again, this is it started out as a 4x6. What you'll want to do if you want to decorate the inside, the first cut that I would recommend that you do is along the 6-inch side, cut it at 5, and you will end up with a 4 by 1-inch strip of designer paper. And we're not going to let this go to waste. We're going to go ahead and put it in, we're going to use it on the inside of our card. And then after you do that, then you can trim it down to 3 3/4. Ahead of time, I've die cut the images from our Pierced Blooms, and you just need scraps of different types of cardstock. I use scraps of basic white, Crushed Curry, Magenta Madness, Just Jade, and Granny Apple Green. So there's a lot of tones in this paper, and so just some scraps that you had around to make that work. All right. Be prepared for total crazy shaker ease. All right, so here's our clear envelope. We're going to go ahead and put the pattern paper in. And I like to go ahead and try to get it tucked into the corner of it. And then we take some shaker elements. So whether you have maybe some loose confetti, this happens to be the shaker shapes. And I think this is on the retirement list too. This one might be on sale as well. And you just take your shaker elements that you want to have. I should have grabbed a spoon or something to make this easy. But you could just go ahead and sprinkle as much or as little in there as what you like. You know, you do want to make sure that you have enough to shake on it. And then I happen to have, let me just kind of bring this in. I am a clearance rack junkie, and I love to get these embellishments when they're on sale. And so even on extra sale. So I'm not even sure what these little green doodad things came from, but they are Stampin' Up! Items. And I kind of put some of those in there as well. So feel free to look around and see what else that you might have in there to shake things up. You could also punch or die cut out images and put in there, just whatever you want to do. But I just thought that added a little sparkle to it. All right, so once you have whatever you want to put inside of your shaker element here, it's time to seal it up. So that's what's nice with these clear envelopes is that they do have the adhesive on it, and some cello bags come that way as well. And we're just going to fold this down so it lines up with the cards or the designer paper size. And then we're going to kind of tap those down. And then just with regular Scotch tape or office tape, I'm going to fold this back down. We're just kind of folding the clear envelope or cello bag, just kind of fold it tight to our shaker element here. So that's that. And now it's time to put this onto our matting layer. Going to take our tear and tape, and this is okay if some of those little elements kind of sneak through on the other side. I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to take our tear and tape, and we're going to go coast to coast on the edges. So I've got glue on all four sides, and we'll go ahead and put this on our matting layer of 4 by 5 1/4 basic black. And then we'll get our card base. Again, a traditional card base cut at 8.5 by 5.5. This is retiring in color of Magenta Madness. And then we'll go ahead and take our shaker element. And if your paper has directionality, just make sure you've got it going good on it. And let's get some multi-purpose glue. I kind of squeeze it so I just get a nice little squiggle out of it. I don't want to, do it so that it's gloppy when I put it down. And we'll mat that onto our card front. Good contact. And there's our shaker card. That is such an easy way to do a shaker card. I just absolutely love it. Just put it right on the front, and you can highlight your designer paper. Or if you want to do a stamped image and put it in there, you can do that as well. So now it's just a matter of doing some decorating. Time to decorate the inside of our card. And for that, I had mentioned that if you cut this first at the 5-inch, that you end up with this 1 by 4-inch piece of designer paper left over from it. You can go ahead and use that for the inside, do a little decorating for it. Then that way too, you don't have the scrap lying around. It's like, let's just go ahead and incorporate this little piece right into our card. And we'll get that going. Put that right over at the edge. Line that up a little bit, okay. And then let's see here. I'm going to get my crushed curry. And this is one of the flower images from In Bloom. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp off. And then add it to the corner. And grab the Magenta Madness again. My chair has the squeaks that I'm on. It's kind of cracking me up here a little bit. And another image from it. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it there, right in the middle. Again, kind of just to give a nod back to the focal image up here, if you wanted to. And we'll go ahead and get some liquid glue. And we'll put this on the inside of our card. And with that bold pink and the funky flowers from the Abstract Beauty paper and our shaker element, what a fun card. So that's our project this Wednesday. I hope that you guys like it. And let me know in the comments what you think of this way of doing the shaker card, or if you've ever made a shaker card this way. Everybody have a great Wednesday, and I hope everybody's well, and just have a great Wednesday. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye-bye.